All right, guys, good morning. So I am getting ready to, oh, goodness gracious. I'm getting ready to get set up for this particular money unblocker ritual that I've been wanting to show you guys. And last night, I literally ended up falling asleep and not getting up until about 4 o'clock this morning. And I was supposed to do it last night, um, but I didn't get the opportunity to. Hold on a minute. I gotta go out here and get this package real quick. It is cold. Oh my God, it's gotten cold outside. It has. It is kind of freezing out here. We have to turn the heat on. So, I am still debating on if I want to sit here and just do this ritual and not do a live on it. Um, I think it would help build up my channel a little bit, which is why I try to do as many videos as possible on the subject of my channel. This is a channel about witchcraft. We do psychic readings on this channel. We do spell work and we do rituals. Okay. And lately here, the algorithm of my channel has been really messed up. And I'm going to tell you why. Because of narcissistic, misogynistic, okay, males and females on this platform, on this particular website, that want to derail the situation, and which comes to the subject that I want to talk about. People that are willfully attacking you, no matter what spiritual beliefs that you have, no matter what spiritual beliefs that you have. You can be a religious person, you can be a Christian, you can be a pagan, you can be whoever. The people in this world that continuously attack you because they want you to lose faith in what you do, that is what they would like to force you to do. I feel like that's their game. Because what I've noticed is that whenever I've done any kind of spell work on YouTube, people will begin to act the complete opposite, even if the spell work has nothing to do with them, because I don't know why everybody personalizes everything. I don't get that. Um, but they have a will to cause you to lose faith in what you've got going on, in what your belief system is, something that you have been doing for years, probably a very long time, and it's been sustaining you. It's been helping you in this crazy, crazy world filled with nutty people. And the what I wanted to come from God's ears to y'all's and tell y'all the message that I got from spirit while in meditation, just while thinking. Meditation can be thinking as well. You don't always have to clear your mind to meditate. Meditation can be also your thought processes. And what my guides came to me and said was, don't ever let anybody change your belief and your faith in what you believe in what works for you. And people that are considered to be bad people are constantly trying to do this no matter what faith you are. no matter what it is that you believe in. Okay. Don't let them do that. That's what the gods want people to know. Because 9 times out of 10, okay, more than likely, and I've noticed this about people like that, even people that are Christian. I've actually had people very close to me do that. I've actually had my own father do that to me, weaponize their spiritual and religious beliefs. So people that usually do that, their relationship with whatever religion, spirituality, it's constantly weaponized, and this is being done unprovoked. Now, if somebody attacks you and harasses you, yeah, of course you're going to say, hey, I'm going to defend myself. But you got people out here, which I feel they are zombies. Okay, I feel that that is the zombification, to where they're attacking unprovoked. You don't even have to be thinking about them. You don't even have to be thinking about them. They're just coming for you because they don't want you to believe in what you believe in and things that works for you. So it's, and especially on YouTube, it's gotten so toxic on here with people that are doing just that. I have had males on this platform, horrible people, awful, god awful, ugh, disgusting people, right? Stalkers, latch ons, rapists. They're very rapey, okay? And they just keep coming for you and talking about you and harassing you and stalking you. You do a banishing ritual, because I've done it before. I've done it. They have a will to prove that something doesn't work. In the meantime, everybody around them is dying. They walk down the street and trees fall over. They're so toxic. If they breathe in the direction of a plant, the plant would die. And they're constantly trying to, oh, I've got to do this. And I've even caught witches doing stuff like this, people that are practicing and playing around with magic. They will even go, oh, I can see somebody's doing a spell over there, let me go ahead and try to do something to prove that the spell doesn't work. In the meantime, this is what divides our world, because we all know that witchcraft is very real. Let's not be in denial about this any longer, because, and Christians will even say, well, I don't believe in that. Well, how can you not believe in something that your Bible specifically tells you to not practice? Why would it even mention it then if it's something that's just made up? And I think that the bottom line is that none of these people have the basic respect. They don't respect other people's beliefs. And, especially when it comes to Christians, when it comes to people that are supposedly of God, which I believe that they're God, it's a falsity for them, because first of all, it even says in your Bible that you're not supposed to judge people. Even if your Bible said, hey, it says judge not. So why would you feel the need to judge people? Don't let bad people change your perspective and your view of something. And that's exactly what the people that are stalking me, I don't call them my stalkers, because I'm not proud of that. Doesn't make me feel good to have people stalking me. But this is exactly the type of people that these people are. And what they don't realize is that Anybody can practice witchcraft. I've seen people often say, oh, somebody's spells doesn't work. Clearly it does, because you can't stop stalking and obsessing over me. But here's the thing about it, is that when you are dealing with magic, you are dealing with the five basic elements. You're dealing with earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Knowing how to and connecting with that energy is what witchcraft, it's the foundation of witchcraft. Earth, air, fire, and water, and spirit. And so many of us practitioners, we've done the work. We know that it works. And really, the only thing that you can do in this world with these crazy psychotic people running around here is protect yourself spiritually as well as protect yourself legally. You have to have the legal protection and you have to have the spiritual protection. Now, and I think especially when it comes to stalkers are disgusting people. Yeah, I mean, they pretty much operate on a, I mean, they're just constantly, especially, and I'm gonna tell you something, the community should never embrace a man that is online forcing himself onto people. Horrible, bad, despicable, disgusting people. Do not let them change your faith. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care if you believe in Jesus Christ. I don't care if you worship and believe in Satan. I don't care if you worship in the Baba Yaga. And I have, oh my God, y'all, it is so many deities that I love. And the Baba Yaga is what she, oh my God, I love the Baba Yaga. And I have worked with the Baba Yaga before. And I try not to conjure her because I'm going to tell you, and I think that she has been, sort of in my spirit for quite some time. And the Baba Yaga, when I have worked with these various deities, which they really, when it comes to that, it's a connection to that power. These deities, they help you, they take care of you, they do things. You got people out here that want you to believe in them. These are I'm sorry, I can't do it, because human beings can be compromised way too much. Most of our deities are not going to turn on us. They're not going to do that to us. They do represent unconditional love. And you know that that's one of the reasons why people worship Satan and Lucifer, is because he represents unconditional love. Lilith represents unconditional love. This is I love you with no condition. So if you are a witch, every witch knows that this is why we connect with these deities. Especially, I want to say this to the witches. Don't let these evil, diabolical people think about it. Think about it. This is even the whole thing with the Crusades during their witch huntings. These people were hunting witches because they felt that they were evil and horrible. They said they were evil and horrible, but yet what they did was evil and horrible. So I'm going to hunt you down and destroy your life because you're evil and horrible and you're going against God, while they themselves are evil and horrible and going against God. So I think that like-minded people that have good sense, if you have the ability to, honestly, and this is not a dig at Christians, because there are Christians in this world that I love very much. They have a strong faith in Jesus Christ, and there is nothing wrong with that. They don't come for me and they don't attack me. And instead of praying on me, they actually say prayers for me. Okay. So it's not that it's a dig at that, but I think that the world is divided between the believers and the non believers. There's some people out here that clearly don't believe in anything. And I think that it's something to learn from everybody. You can learn it. You know what? Learning is so important when it comes to spirituality. It's ridiculous. And I think that pagans can learn from Christians and Christians can learn from pagans. The problem is that when you're being so judgmental that you miss the lesson that you're supposed to learn. And if you believe in something, then you should believe in it. Now, if you're the type of person that is a predator, now I was told that I was a predator, even though I've had people doing nothing but preying on me the past several years. Somebody told me that I was a predator. I think that is so ridiculous. While they practice predatory behavior, I just don't understand why people project their crap to other people. If you are a bad person, own it. I don't understand what's up with these people that are bad people. You know what? If you're going to be a bad person, I would respect you if you would just own it. In the meantime, between time, these people are in denial and they don't want to listen to the wisdom of the witch, while spirits clearly take over them, possess them, and just cause them to have all sorts of odd, embarrassing behaviors. In fact, I believe that with a lot of people, even when it comes to spell work, Christians do spells. What they practice really is no different. But I think that the main aspect of it is the judgment. Oh, I'm here to stand in judgment of you. Well, if you want to waste your life judging somebody unfairly while being a hypocrite, it's ridiculous. So that's what the gods wanted me to the messages that they wanted me to relay to you. Stop believing in man and believe in God. You believe in man. You allow people to persuade you to make you feel some type of way all the time because you can't make somebody do anything. And I think that that's the basis of their argument. Oh, why would you believe in witchcraft? Because you can't make me do. Well, listen, it's not, does it benefit me? Is it supposed to be a benefit to me for you to act like a decent person? How does that benefit the next person? So you're supposed to not believe in what you believe in because, first of all, listen, you can't necessarily change somebody or force somebody to change with witchcraft. That would have to come out of a place of trauma. People have to change themselves. So there's a lot of people, they always want to control others, but they don't want to facilitate the change within themselves. You can't do that. All you can do is defend yourself, make sure that whatever it is that somebody's trying to do to you doesn't actually manifest on you, doesn't prosper, like what it says in the Bible. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. And witchcraft is not going to change that for you. You can only be responsible for your own behavior. Now, yes, I believe that when your life is on the line, I believe that miracles happen when your life is on the line, when it's something that's dire. Yes. Otherwise, people and their crazy behavior, stop thinking that, oh, I'm going to make this person do this or I'm going to make that person do that. No, that person makes a choice of what they're going to do. It is a total, let me tell y'all something. There are more people that waste more time trying to control others. Now, like I said, because there was somebody that was on my TikTok and they were making comments on my beef tongue video. When it comes to things like that, that's different. Because when you are in a courtroom, that's a totally different thing. Socially, socially, don't let people change you socially. There is no, and you know what, y'all, oh my God. If I had $1 for everybody that comes to social media, this blank canvas, attach themselves to groups and indoctrinated beliefs and sort of become these followers and completely change the, allow people to dictate to them. And see, for me, I can't do that. That has nothing to do with being a man or a woman or a Christian or a pagan. To me, that is very dangerous. I mean, I watched a documentary that, I mean, it was really, really sad. I'm gonna have to try to find that documentary about the many, many people that have came to social media. They go to these forums and they become lost in almost a cult like fashion. See, I'm not the type of person that can do that. I can't do that. And I think that that is a blessing from God. I can't be amongst somebody's cult following. I don't even promote that. The people that I rock with, they are intelligent. They have an understanding. Nobody that deals with me has to be brainwashed. It's called common sense. It's called common sense. It's called decency. It's called being a decent person. It's called being a loving person. I don't follow anybody. And if I do follow somebody in social media, that's not going to change the core of my being. People come to social media and they allow themselves to be whatever anybody else wants them to be. And I think that that is the lesson that we need to learn out of even my experience. People saying things about me that are completely and totally, I'm like, excuse me, who are you talking about? Those types of people I have a serious problem with it, and it's a lot of them out there. Even when I'm telling you guys things about like my personal opinion about spirituality, you have the right to question everything, or you have the right to have your own opinion. I'm not the type of person that has to I'm not going to have a person around me that when you look at some of the situations that I've dealt with, if you can't see the error to certain people's ways that I have had to deal with in social media, if you okay, if you are not sure about whether or not a person should be attacking, roasting a baby, I probably more than likely can't be cool with you. Seriously. Because I would think that somebody has a serious like there's either that I'm sorry, there's limits for me. I have a problem with people that sit around and laugh at other people's expense, and I don't like cruel people. I don't. I that is not who I am. Cruelty is not something that is my forte. I don't like it. There is no reason in this world that I would have to be cruel to anybody. I'm not angry about anything. Yes, I've had unfair things happen to me. Yes. Am I going to allow that to change me? No, I'm not. Because I am who I am at the core of my being and I can't be changed. Because a lot of people will come to social media and they will allow people to get in their head and change them for the worse. And that is when you will start to get things in backlash. Be who you are. Somebody tells you that you need to change and you know that you don't, but for you to be that weak minded, I'm going to tell you who y'all dealing with. Y'all dealing with people that are weak minded. Okay. That's a weak minded person that would allow somebody to change who they are. Don't do that. That's when things will start to slip. That's when you'll start to slip. Now, this whole racism thing is stupid. I'm not dealing with it anymore. Because racism is not a game. It's not a game. It's not a gag. Okay. So that's been happening a lot. Don't ever let people's bad behavior change your faith in what you believe in. And I learned that lesson even with dealing with some of the deities that I've been dealing with here lately. People are always going to be bad people. There is always going to be bad people in this world. And guess what? You just have to make sure that you get your due process. Even the experience that I talked about yesterday that I'm having with my landlord, do you think that I'm going to say, oh my God, maybe this is happening to me because I'm practicing this horrible witchcraft? Never. Ne- oh my God, are you kidding me? I'm going to stand in what I believe in for the rest of my life. And a lot of witches have to do that because a lot of people that, especially when you are open out in the open witch, people will purposely bully you and be cruel to you because they want you to change your mind. Never, never. They need to change their mind. They need to change. You don't need to change. Okay. And you know what? And I believe that all of those people, let me tell y'all something. Remember when I was talking to you guys about a falsely created hell? There are people that don't want you to have your empowerment. There are people that don't want you to have that. So what they'll do is they'll try to create a false hell on earth. Guess who they got to explain themselves to? I've seen it. I don't believe that nobody's God gave them permission to do that. They have literally, mentally, spiritually, and psychologically have tried to torture witches because of what they believe in. Or witches doing that to them? No. In fact, we're trying to, if you are a Christian person and you don't like witches and you don't believe in witchcraft, why would you, that's like an oxymoron. Why are you following those people and watching them in social media or even talking about them? That doesn't even make sense to me. So don't be weak like that. A bad person, oh boy, they would love to just stick it to you every opportunity that they get. Why? Because they want you to change your faith. They want you to change what you believe in. I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I called to St. Michael, let me tell you something. St. Michael, he gonna make it all happen. Okay. So, and a lot of people, they get angry. They get angry. St. Michael's energy makes them angry because they can't hurt you. When you have St. Michael protecting you, people are like, oh my God, they hate that. They hate that because they don't have that protection from St. Michael. They don't. They don't have that. So they get upset with you. Okay. They get upset with you. And he presents himself in a lot of different ways. Yes, he does. He manifests himself. He sends messages to people in a lot of different ways. Okay. And so, if you are a person that doesn't want to bleed, so that's just like if I came on here and I did a protection ritual, guess what the bad people are going to do? They're going to start talking about you and, harassing you because they want to prove that your protection doesn't work. Oh, I'm going to prove that Hecate is full of shit. Oh, I'm going to prove that Saint Michael is full of crap. Oh, I'm going to prove this and prove that. Go prove that. Tell those people to go prove that they can get a life. Get a life. And I don't care who you are, because a lot of people will try to come at you with that game of, oh, well, you're black and no one cares about you. Or, oh, you're this and no one cares about you. Oh, you're that and no one cares about you. A lot of people are experiencing that with bad people. And bad people, what they need to do is just look at themselves in the mirror. That's what they need to do. Look at yourself in the mirror. They can't. If they were to actually look at themselves in the mirror and look at what they've done, they can't even do it in the moment that they're doing it. You are a diabolical person if you're running around here attacking and trying to torture a woman or even a mother or anybody. You're a horrible person. For what? You think you're going to change those people's faith? You think that you're changing anything? That's what they want to do. They want to change it because they're lost and they're godless. These people are ungodly. They claim that witches are ungodly when, they've even said, oh, I didn't know witches believe in God because they don't believe in God. Everything that you are, you project to somebody else. What do you mean? Hold on. There are witches that believe in many gods. So witches do have a belief in God. Oh, well, those are not God. Those are just devils. And they will go that far. They will sit in your face. They will sit at your table. They will sit in your face, smile in your face. Because you know what? Because they don't want you to believe in what you believe in. Who takes the time to do that? This is a game that they are playing that they are not saying. And they want you to have faith in man and not God or the gods. Well, trust me, man has always failed one another. God has never done that. There are people that are failing people every single day, making bad judgments, making bad decisions against other people. And they're very jealous of other people that don't do that. Because people that don't do that and they don't make it a habit of doing that, those are the people that are the closest to God. Those are the people that carry the wisdom and the grace. because they're not doing that. And it's not that you're better than them people, and please don't let them people make you believe, they and then they really want to try to make it seem like you want to be cool with them. No, no, I don't want to be cool with you. You're horrible. You don't stand for anything. And so, I've noticed that about people, and I'm so sick of it, which is why I am very, very selective on who I deal with. And most of the time, people like that, they can't really take the time, because if they were actually connecting to these gods and these deities, would they be harassing you? No, they wouldn't. So I've had a group of people stalking me just so that they could prove that my spells don't work. I'm going to continue to stalk you. What does that prove? You're wasting your life. You're throwing your life away. Oh, I see that you're making a banishing oil. Let me get all up in your face and prove that you can't banish me. Okay, this is social media, bro. You're not in my face. You can't get into this house. No matter how much you try, St. Michael is going to stop you at the front door. No matter how much you try. I sat up here and slept for hours again with my front door unlocked again. It happens all the time. My door ended up unlocked. I'm sitting up here sleeping peacefully like a baby. Not that I would do that on purpose, but it happens sometimes. So, and mankind, I'm gonna tell you something, and see, that's the issue with people. People base their opinion on everything on what the next man is doing. Go find God. However, you got to find him. I don't care if it's Jesus. I don't care if it's Saint Michael. I don't care if it's the Baba Yaga. I don't care if it's Lilith. Go find God. That's what these people have not done, because they're so busy worried about trying to prove to somebody that God doesn't exist actually. You want to prove that witchcraft doesn't exist or that a witch's spells doesn't work. So you're trying to tell me that earth has no power? You're trying to tell me that air and water, the stuff that you use to clean your butt with, and fire has no power? This is a waste of time and it's pointless. And this is the reason why I don't hang with groups of people in social media. If I do, I'm going to tell you something. If I do, they are like minded with me. They're not like that. That is so ignorant. Then they want to judge how you connect with God. So they want to judge, well, that person is a Satanist and that's not God. You don't know that. Mind your own business. This is what is so frustrating and aggravating about social media. This is the reason why the people that I hang with, they are the closest to God. And being close to God doesn't mean that you's gonna die. For them, it's all about death and them worried about death. No. And I've had it with the whole debate about witchcraft and God, and it's too many people out here on the attack trying to attack witches, and I'm gonna attack you, and oh, you're melanated, or you're a person of color and I'm gonna attack you. Just understand that those ignorant people, the man that lacks faith has no power. That's how you do that. Those people have no faith. When you, if it's a Christian that's judging a witch, no faith whatsoever, fraud, you're a fraud. I've seen them. I've seen pastors and preachers out here on witch hunts. Those are complete frauds. You're not fooling me. Okay. So and guys, it's gonna get worse the closer that we get to Halloween. It's going to get worse. The judgmental behavior, it causes a lot of people to be miserable on this earth, and it's causing their misery because at the same time that they're claiming, Christianity is a pagan religion. Christianity is a pagan religion. This is what's so insane about it. Y'all see why I keep my circle small? We're looking at Christianity, which is based on paganism. Christianity is pagan. Why is it the Christians against pagans when Christianity is pagan? What is the debate about? Oh, it's not the same thing because they don't celebrate Halloween. Yeah, you do celebrate Halloween. You may not dress up, you may not carve pumpkins, but as long as you are here, you are still celebrating Halloween. As long as you are here and you exist on the earth, you're included in all of it. As long as you're breathing air into your lungs. Anyway, y'all, I got my alfalfa. I'm excited about having this alfalfa. I love me some alfalfa. If y'all don't, I got a big old thing of it too. Because I sure did need it. Because you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all where bad luck comes from. Ignorance. Ignorance itself is bad luck. You ever see somebody ignorant as hell? Where you think bad luck comes from and bad juju is ignorance, is a foundation of it all. So I'm getting ready to take this alfalfa. I'm gonna make me a nice little I'm actually gonna make some stuff for money, and I got plenty of salt. I want to make some alfalfa salt for when I mail you guys this stuff out. I can send you a little packet of it so you can sprinkle it. You can do your floor sweeps with it. You can sprinkle a little bit of it in your floor wash when you're washing your floors and stuff, and it'll bring good luck into, because you know what? When people are confused, see, this is the energy that you want to keep out of your home is confusion. People that are confused. You know what that leads to? That energy, that confusion, staying in that confusion, that non understanding, people that don't understand nothing. It is very frustrating because it's stupid, right? It's just dumb. And when somebody is deemed to be stupid in some kind of stupor, that energy goes beyond chaos. That's not chaos. That's not discord to me. You know what that is? It's the lowest form of anything possible, because if a person can't reason, and if a person can't be reasoned with, or if there's no uh basis of their, just intelligent, just that they're just going, it makes that person comparable to a roach. It just scattering and running. Hell, roaches are more intelligent than that. So that's why I wanted this alfalfa leaf, and I did get it in the powdered form because I was able to get it delivered yesterday, same day. It sat out on my porch all night while I was over here asleep. I'm ready to get this stuff. I'm ready to open it up, smell it, start feeling the vibe of it, because alfalfa, this powdered alfalfa is what I'm going to be using in this money unblocking working. Okay. So that's something. Alfalfa, especially if you are a business owner or anybody, but alfalfa is something that you want to keep in your herbs. You want to keep that alfalfa. It's good stuff. It really is. It's good stuff. So very uplifting. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's the message from the gods. I'm debating. I'm gonna ask spirit. I'm just gonna throw my cards and ask spirit if they want me to do that live, because I really don't have to. I can just show y'all the after. I can just record a quick video and kind of show y'all what it looks like. Even though putting it together is gonna be beautiful, because like I said, I've got I'm gonna be using probably I think I'm gonna use one orange 7-day candle and two green 7-day candles. I'm gonna use my salt. I've got several herbs that I'm gonna be using, and I also have some potpourri. So it is going to be really nice. And this is pretty much what, what an actual money unblocker or any kind of, ritual type of work should look like. Okay. And see, that's how I manifest. Okay. Whenever you guys come to me to get work done, this is how I do it. I don't really work with trickster spirits. When it comes to trickster spirits, and people that have that spirit in them, and you see them all the time in social media, they're constantly trying to take away from someone else. I don't have to take away from nobody else. Now, if you steal something from me, I'm going to take it back. You take something from me, I'm taking it back. I'm reclaiming it. But as far as anything that belongs to you, I don't want it, because I already have what I already got everything that I need. Everybody knows, even when the most spiritual person, even if we have financial issues, you're still rich in spirit a lot of the times. Okay. So, it's a lot of ignorance going on. And that's one of the reasons why I don't involve myself. I really don't. And you know, it's funny. Here's the last thing that I want to say. One thing that a lot of us left hand pathers would probably agree with is when you have people that are just the most disgusting, vile people. They do disgusting things, they say disgusting things all the time, and they got the nerve to judge a demon. They got the nerve to be standing in judgment of demons and different things. And it's like, you're worse than a demon. You know what I mean? It's very strange. Anyway, y'all. So I'll see y'all in a little bit, because I believe that this particular ritual is inspired by Boone and Lilith. So it's going to be nice. And I've got all of my little potpourri sachets. And I may record a quick video. I don't know. I got to sit here and throw my cards. I got to get me another cup of coffee, and I got to talk to my spirits. Hey, listen, and stop talking to other people and talk to God, because people are always going to lead you astray. Well, not everybody. I don't lead people astray. We got serious work that we're doing over here. We take it seriously. Yeah, we have fun. Yeah, we laugh and we love. But, when it comes to something like that, you can't just be a clown. And it's a lot of people out here that are just clowning just because they don't care. And that's not my experience, and that's not my energy. So please don't ever misidentify me. Know who I am. I take it very seriously. I believe in all of these gods and deities and demons that I talk about. I believe that they exist, either both inward and outside of us. It just is what it is. Okay, y'all. If y'all see me live in a few, then y'all know that spirit said, yeah, go ahead and do it live. I probably what I'm gonna do is I gotta get my smoke going. I'm gonna go ahead and get my copal resin going because I gotta do some clearing. So I can do my divinations and stuff. Okay. And so that's something that it's best for us to prepare for stuff like that. Like whenever you guys come and get readings, you know that that prior to your reading, I am prepared for that reading. I call to my spirits, I call to my protection. I'm clearing that space, right? So, there's quite a bit of preparation that goes into it. And that's why I always tell you guys to take precaution. There's spirits connected to these cards, and a lot of people they'll just have a tarot deck, and I've seen people do it. I see this happening to people all the time, especially people that I know that are grudging against me. I feel like those people are possessed because I feel like they have been throwing them cards. They don't really know the proper way to do that stuff. You can't just, oh, I'm just going to play with these cards. These are playing cards. If you are practicing any kind of divination, you got to understand that there are spirits. You are opening up a doorway. And some people will open up that doorway and something crazy will jump inside of them. And next thing you know, they acting real, real crazy. And we see it happening all the time. So, you shouldn't do that. I mean, even if you, because there are some people that don't believe that they read, they divinate, and they don't consider themselves to be psychic. It doesn't matter when you start throwing them cards out and you call to and you say, Spirit, tell me this. You're opening the door to Spirit to speak to you. And a lot of people don't understand that takes precaution. You have to take precaution when you're doing that. Okay. All right, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Blessings. Love you guys. Bye.